Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pashvika, the channel where we talk a lot about making money online as a creative person, as an artist. Well, in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to sell the sculptures and crafts in the online space. Because I've been getting a lot of the comments from you guys, and I totally get it because being a creative person myself, I do sell the crafts in the online space. And also in the future, I'm going to be looking forward to sell my own sculptures. So I'm going to be sharing some tips, some of the methods, and also some of the platforms that could help you to make the money by selling your work and how you could approach it and all that stuff. So let's dive in. Before go park, consider clicking like button, guys. I do really appreciate that. If you want more such video, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon. Whenever I'm gonna upload new videos, you're gonna get notified about it. Also, we have a lot of cool free resources to help you make more money. The links are in description box below. You could very well support me in my channel on the Patreon. The link is in also description box below. You're gonna get early access to my YouTube videos, niche ideas, corner list, and rebranding my Patreon. So I'm gonna be adding a lot more content, so consider subscribing to my Patreon if you are interested in. Anyway guys, let's talk about how to sell these sculptures and how to sell the crafts. Now basically selling sculptures, crafts, or even if you're selling the crochet work or needle work or any kind of a creative project in the online space, these strategies, these tips will be applicable to that particular stuff as well. So it's not just completely focusing on sculptures or crafts. You could sell other stuff by this particular techniques as well. The first, you need to decide what kind of stuff you're gonna be selling. Or now you would be thinking, I'm gonna sell the sculptures, I totally get it. But do you really gonna be selling the physical product or digital product? Because the crafts also comes in the category of digital products, like the SVG files, the PNG files, they are also the craft files. So that's the digital product. Likewise, the sculptures, if you're selling, you could also sell the sculpture templates. Like if you're creating a vase, like I do sell the sculpture templates, like templates for the earrings and also for the stamps, the clay stamps and other sculptures. So you could sell the templates as well. Like you could create a template in the Photoshop, in the Canva, and then someone could actually take a printout of it, cut them, and then they can use it for making their own sculpture. So that kind of stuff could also be there. Likewise, if you're selling a needlework, a crochet work, you could also sell the tutorials, PDF guides, short ebooks, or the templates or checklist or something like that. So there are basically the two routes you could approach, the digital and the physical product. Now you need to decide for yourself which one should you be approaching. If it's a digital product, then you could sell on the Etsy, Creative Market, Creative Fabrica, Design Bundles, Hungry JPEG. You could also sell on the Inventor and also on your own website. So these are some platforms where you could sell your digital product. If you are getting into the category of the physical product, then you could sell on the Etsy, Amazon, even on the Walmart, even on the different crafts particular platforms. Like some of the platforms do allow you to sell the crafts. Like one of the platform that allow you to sell the sculptures is the Saatchi art. Like you could sell these sculptures as well. So you just need to do a little bit more research, because there are so many platforms where you could sell your physical creative work, the sculptures, the needlework and crochet work. There are specifically the marketplace out there. So you could approach that, or either you could sell it on your own website as well. The commission work comes really handy over here. Apart from selling the physical and the digital product, you could also do the commission work. You can create a work and you can ask the people if they want the exact kind of a sculpture for their own specific purpose. You can get the client, and then you could discuss the pricing depending on how much time it will going to take you to make that sculpture, and also the materials and the cost of the tools and all that stuff, plus also your own specific time. So you could charge according to whatever route you are choosing. First, actually get started with some kind of like social media platform, or some kind of like the online platform where you're gonna market your work. Now you would be thinking, hey, I'm selling on the marketplace, these can bring me the customers. Yes, these platforms will going to bring you the customer, but you don't need to really heavily dependent on these marketplaces, because you would be aware of the changing policies and terms of these marketplaces. So you can't rely your sculpture based business or your craft business completely on these marketplaces. Like you need to have your own ground, your own customers where you're selling them. You're not dependent on these marketplaces. These marketplaces could be an add-on to your main business, but your main business should be selling on your own website. Plus these marketplaces also charge hefty fees, and if you're going with a paid advertising, then the cost just adds on, and the resultant profit from the product is not that big. Because if you're selling a physical product, you really need to see the profit, because physical product usually have the profit around 20 to 40%. Some do have a 50%, but not more than that. But digital product, you could have 80-90% of the profit. Again, it depends. But if you want to sell a physical product, charge your product in a way so that you are making the money from that. You are making a profit. Because if you're not making a profit, then that could be a small baby business, and that will not going to help you pay your bills. That will just only going to support you to feel a little bit of the comfortable or some kind of like an extra income. So you need to charge according to it. And don't think that I'm going to be charging high, no one will going to purchase this. Don't think in that way. You could see that the art is selling from few $100 as well, and few thousands of dollars as well. The same is the case of the sculptures. If you're creating a customized sculptures or commission work, you could charge thousands of dollars to your customer for creating their work. Or even if you're selling non-customizable or just designer sculptures or something like that, depending on your own niche or your own specialty, then you could charge the thousands of dollars so that you could actually profit out. Because if it's not, then physical product is not that be profitable for you. So this thing you have to take it into consideration. So you have to have your own base. Don't rely heavily on Etsy, Amazon. Another thing I'm going to cover over here. Now you would be starting with your own website. You need a customer. How are you going to get the customer? Now basically the two advertising methods are there, the free and the paid. I would highly recommend you to start with the free, get your ground set in the free. Once you start getting the customers, getting the good reviews and feedback from the free, and then invest that money that you're making into the paid advertising. Don't just start in the beginning with the paid advertising, because it may or may not be profitable for you. Again, it depends. If you're selling $1,000 sculpture, then maybe paid advertising would be beneficial for you, because if you are selling 10 sculptures or even 2 sculptures or 3 sculptures, you're making 5,000, 6,000, then that could be a profitable. Again, depending on your product pricing, social media platforms also for getting the customer, plus also in the messages to your customers. Like you can DM them, send them a direct message, and you could talk with them and get the feedback and all that kind of stuff. Plus you could also use the short videos, like the vertical videos type of a content a lot on the TikTok and on the Instagram Reels. That could gain you the traction. That is the one kind of platform you could invest in. I would recommend you to pick up one. Don't invest too much of your time and energy into that, because obviously you need to focus on making these sculptures, these pieces as well, and then actually packing them and shipping it to your customers. So unless you're getting some external help, you have to do all these things from your side. So don't be just having a lot of the social media platforms. So start with one social media platform. The another platform I want to add over here is a search-based platform. Pinterest is a great friend, very low investment platform for search-based platform. You could have your Pinterest profile and you could share your sculptures on there. Another, you could have a blog. That's also the common. You could write a blog articles. Another, you could have a YouTube channel that also can work as a search-based content. Or you could also have a podcast around that, your particular specific niche, and you can talk about that and you could market them in the podcast. But choose one search-based platform and one social media platform so that you don't burn out yourself, plus you're actually marketing as well, because social media platforms are great for actually talking with the clients and getting a feedback and reviews and all that stuff. But for a long-term strategy, long-term free marketing strategy, the search-based content are the best, because the video that you are making right now will go for so many years on the YouTube, okay? So you're gonna be continue getting the traction for that, and continue gonna be making money from that, not just from the AdSense. Incorporated the other method to make money as. Then you can start with the paid advertising. You could do a social media advertising, Instagram paid ads, TikTok ads, YouTube ads, Pinterest ads, or Google ads, and then you can try your hands over the ads and see what's actually working for you. If you're selling on the marketplace like the Etsy on the Amazon, they do have the ads on the platform. You can give it a shot and see how it's actually working. Personally, I use the search-based content and free marketing a lot. I don't use the paid advertising that much. So I have a great experience in the free marketing. So that's why I cover a free marketing more depth. And paid advertising, I don't do much of it. So I don't have that much of experience. But again, you could give it a shot and see what's working for you. And the tip I want to cover over here regarding your making money with your business. Okay, treat it as your business. It's not your hobby. If you're selling the sculptures, crafts, needlework, crochet work, take it as a business, not as a hobby. Because when you're taking it as a hobby, the hobby we do when we feel like doing it, when we have time, when we have space, energy, then we do it. But business needs to be done on a regular basis, on a consistent basis. Incorporated as many different income streams that you could incorporate in your one business. How you could be doing that? Like I already covered that you would be having a two marketing platform, one search based and what social media. For the search based, you could have a blog article, Pinterest, or you could also have a YouTube channel. I would recommend you start with a YouTube channel because I think that on the YouTube you could incorporate several different income streams and you could make more money. Plus the conversion rates of the YouTube videos are really high in comparison to the social media, in comparison to the Pinterest, and also in comparison to the blog articles. So because you are actually making these sculptures or talking about the sculptures and on these videos, and people see you in the videos, and then you are posting on a consistent basis, then people are actually building a trust factor with you, and your customer will only going to convert more as they are seeing that you are genuinely selling these products and genuinely helping them. Always remember, you are providing value to the people, okay? You are not just doing a hobby or just for the sake of doing it. You're providing value to the people, because these sculptures people will going to use to decorate their home for the parties, for the Christmas, providing value to their home, to their life. So you are providing value. So that's why the customer conversion ratio is very, very high when you are actually making videos on a regular basis. The people can see you and they can see that you are a trust person, you are a consistent person, you are consistent on your work, so they are more likely to invest in you. In fact, I've seen many people investing heavily in creators because they see that their creators actually posting the content every single week or consistent on the platform, and for that they are investing the time and energy into making the videos for their people. So that's why the people or the followers and subscribers are ready to support their creators just for making the videos. So that's a great thing. First of all, you could incorporate the different income stream that you would be selling a physical product or digital product, whichever one you're selling. So that would be the first. The second thing, if you're starting with a YouTube channel, you could be accepted in the YouTube partner program. And once you're accepted, you're going to be having ads running on your videos, and then you could be making money from the YouTube AdSense. Another income stream you could incorporate is you could have a buy me a coffee page. Very, very low investment method. You could have a buy me a coffee page, or you could have it on the different platform like the Koji, with Koji, or you could also have the Ko-fi or the PayPal or something like that, in which the people can actually send you the money or support your channel or support your work. And that could be a really, really low investment, and that would be really a passive income because you're not investing too much time. You just need to create a page once, and then you can place the link in the description box of your videos or on your website as well, and people can support you. The fourth income stream you could incorporate is the affiliate income. Don't miss out the affiliate income. You could make a lot of the money if you're actually helping people to make their own sculptures, or you telling them which clay to use or whatever stuff they want to be using. Then you could actually place the link of the different clay stuffs or different tools, different resources that you're using for making their sculptures or something like that in the description of your videos, and people can click on them, and when they're going to purchase it, you're going to receive a commission for every single sale. So don't miss out the affiliate income. It's really passive, and you need to make the system as passive as possible so that you can support yourself as a full-time and not just making sculptures for the sake of selling them. Okay, you get my point. Another income stream, that's the fifth income stream you could incorporate, is a subscription-based platform. You could have a membership where you're actually providing the people every single month with a new sculpture design, new sculpture guide, or ebook, or a video, or even a podcast episode. Like this guy is the limit. I came across recently, the few weeks back only, one of the brand out there who's actually selling the polymer clay jewelries. They're selling the jewelry, so they have the subscription every single month, like the jewelry of the month, earrings of the month, or something like that, and they are having a subscription box around that, and they are selling more and making more money in that subscription rather than selling in the single sales. The same thing you could do as a craft of the month, sculpture of the month. You could make a small miniature sculpture or whatever sculpture you're making for every single month and deliver it, that kind of like a subscription. Or you could have a digital product as a subscription. Every single month you're providing with the videos, ebooks, PDF guide, checklist, or something like that. You could start with a Patreon for subscription, or you could incorporate on the Gumroad as well, Payhip as well, or even on your own website. So that could be another income stream. Another income stream is starting with your own merch. You could have your own merch. A simple way that I'm doing right now is with a spring. You could have a spring store or really create the designs related to your own niche about the sculptures or crafts, and you can sell these merch products or these print on demand products on these companies, and you can make more money via that, and that is another income stream. Another income stream I want to cover over here, if you are selling the physical product, have digital product as well, because that will going to make your income more passive plus also making more money. And also the profit of the digital product is very high in comparison to the physical product. If you're selling a sculpture, you could have a sculpture ebook or a guide or a PDF checklist or even a templates or even the different ideas or something like that as a digital product. The people can simply click and download and you can use it. And you can keep on adding more digital product as you see that your business is growing. And that income stream that I want to be incorporating is starting with a Kickstarter. Now, Kickstarter is a great for actually fundraising. You could raise your funds for starting with your own sculpture based business. You could be actually delivering every single month to people these sculptures or for the one time or something or the other. And you could have a Kickstarter crowdfunding account on your platform, and you could actually raise the fund for your projects. And in this way, you could actually have another income stream, because if you are only relying heavily on the sculpture single sales, then you're missing out a lot of the sales. You stream as passive as you can so that you don't have to be actively present all the time in your business. And that will going to make a lot of sense once you see that you get busy with your business. You're doing everything from sculpture making to packing to delivering to handling the website stuff, promoting, marketing, everything. It could be a lot. The way to actually add an income stream is to having a trade shows, art shows, sculpture shows, or craft shows. Like there are so many shows happening in the world. Some are the offline, some are the online. You could very well go into the exhibitions, art shows or events or fairs, and you could sell your work in that stuff as well. Of course, if you're taking a booth in a specific offline art fairs, then you have to pay for the booth as well. So you need to set the price of your sculpture in a way so that you make money and you make some profit out of it and not losing the money by that. So that could be another way, but I won't recommend you in the beginning because you have to invest the money in the booth and also the time, a lot of the stuff. And plus you don't know whether that particular fair is really even profitable for your business or not. So that could be you would be doing if you are adding a lot of the income stream and you're making sufficient income. Then in the last income stream that I'm going to cover over here, obviously the sky is the limit. You could be more creative over here, and you could incorporate as many income stream as you go and grow your business, because that will going to help you become full-time and also it will going to make you feel more financial independence. Okay, you get the point, right? So another income stream I want to incorporate, which is kind of like growing nowadays because it wasn't there in the earlier, but I have already made a video talking about one platform in which you can incorporate that income stream. I'm going to leave that video in the card section above. But another platform recently also started with that is a Buy Me a Coffee, and they started with the wish list. Like you could have a wish list of the product that you could have on your shop, and people can actually pay the money for your wish list, the products or the tools or the clay stuff that you're going to be using for making the sculptures, or the products that you're going to be using for making your creative work. People can directly pay you and actually help you buy that particular product for you, and in that way you could also get the free products from your customer, and also you don't need to purchase those clay for yourself, and you're getting from your customer and you're making money with that as well. So that could also be the stuff, and it's actually right now very new. Not many people are using it, not many creators are using it. There are only few platforms offering it. Like one was I already covered in one of my videos. I'm gonna leave that video in the card section above. But another I've seen recently is about with the Buy Me a Coffee. They also started with the wish list, where you could have your own shop of the items that you're going to be needing for creating your work, and actually telling people that if you're paying me for this particular item, I'm going to be getting this particular clay stuff at my item for creating more sculptures. So that could also the income stream. Hopefully this video will going to help you getting started with selling your sculpture, your creative work, your craft work in the online space. Let me know in the comment section below. Any video request is really welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye guys.